Okay, so I'm just gonna make a quick video. I don't know how powerful this is, but I think it's kind of interesting, so I figured I'd throw it up. But it's just a, excuse me, it's a 20-point damage combo with Vannifar for Frontier. And I'll try to explain it as clearly as I can, but it's relatively straightforward. It's more intimidating than it actually looks, but it's a 15 card combo. So you need to have 13 cards in your deck at this point, depending on how you construct your deck. So it's probably not the best, but it's at least interesting, so I figured I'd throw it up. And the way it works is you need to have a Vannifar in play, and you need a 1-drop, so you can have the Llanowar Elf in play or cast it, and you need 2 white mana. And I'll explain why in a second. But I'm just going to try to sort of go through the chain as clearly as I can. So these cards are in our deck. I'm going to display the graveyard over here, I guess, and this Vannifar is just going to be constantly tapping and untapping. So the first thing you do is sack the Llanowar Elf, so this is the graveyard. Then you get a Corridor Monitor, which untaps the Vannifar. And then you sack the Corridor Monitor, get a Renegade Rallier, which picks back up the Corridor Monitor because of Revolt. And you get to untap. So that means that all the Renegade Ralliers are effectively free. So you just keep doing that, keep doing it, keep doing it. The last one, you can get a clone, which is Mirror Image, and have that copy of Renegade Rallier. So you're here and you've gotten 5 Renegade Ralliers. Next thing you could do is sack the Corridor Monitor to get a Bounding Crisis. I don't even think this order really matters, but so now this is in the graveyard. Then you can sack a 3 to get a Hippocamp. That'll untap. All these cards are untapping. The Vannifar. Sack the Hippocamp, get a Samet. And what Samet says is other creatures you control have haste. And you can pay a white to untap your Vannifar. So this is why you need 2 white mana. So you spend white mana, untap this, sack a 3, get a Spark Double, which is a clone that ignores the Legend rule. So you're going to get a second Samet. And now you're going to use your second white mana to untap the Vannifar again. And then you're going to use Vannifar to sack one of your 2 Samets. It doesn't really matter because these are going to be tapped. So now I'll just have a Samet sitting over here because these 2 are going to be tapped when you finish your combo. So we'll sack the Clone Samet to get a 6-drop, which is going to be a Woodland Bellower, which could pull a Bounding Crisis from our deck, which will untap the Vannifar again. And then we could sack a 3 to get a Tempest Caller. So this combo, like if your opponent has removal up or a flash creature, this doesn't work. But just for example, if your opponent's tapped out and they have 20 life, there's other ways there's other stuff you can do. There's some stuff you can do with Felidar Guardian, but this is just a straightforward 20-point damage combo. And you could potentially kill someone on turn 4 with this. So Tempest Caller says when it comes to play, tap all your opponent's creatures. And then the Samet that you have in play tap says your other creatures have haste. So all these things are going to have haste. This is 6, 12, 18, 20 points. And yeah, that's it. And I figured this out last night. And I thought it's kind of cool. I'm a pretty big Vannifar fan, so I figured I'd just throw it up. Are these decks going to be good? Probably not. Vannifar's just not a great Magic card. But there's some stuff you can do to give it haste, and there's some cute stuff you can do. Like if you end step Samet and then cast Vannifar, you can do the same thing. And that's a way to sort of like, Exarch Splinter Twin someone, but yeah, they can just have interaction and a bunch of other stuff. But it's kind of cool, so I figured I'd show it. And thanks for watching, guys.